Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
One stitch at a time. We are not set evenly on the screen.
Nope.
Oh well. Today is Friday, December 31st. It's the last day of the year, and we are doing our WIP Parade finally.
Next year, my WIP Parade is going to be a lot more exciting. This year, it's kind of...
Get yourself a drink. Go potty. Get a snack.
And then come back.
It's going to be an adventure. All right, let's start with Joe.
Okay, I'll start with the Light World map from Legend to Zelda, A Link to the Past. This is on hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm 18 Count Cleveland Crud. That's what I've got so far. It almost looks like a thing, too. This poor thing's going to need some love. And then I have Nora Corbett, Evanora.
Got a lot done on her. You started her in June, right? Yeah, you did. So
Yeah.
all of that was this year.
All that is this year for both of them, actually. I started this time.
No, you started Light World map before.
Oh no, I just hadn't seen it in a long time.
Yes. And there's something else that you hadn't worked on much this year, so you didn't even pull it out, right?
Yeah, no. I just that actually it's the fact that I don't plan on finishing it anytime soon.
Okay, well.
It was just something weird to do.
You have a couple things that are, I think, forgotten projects.
I have at least two. I actually just saw them both while I was rooting around. One, I literally have not stitched on this entire year. Liberty Fairy. Liberty Angel, I mean.
Liberty Angel.
Yeah, that was a bad choice of fabric. I might actually reboot that poor project with a different piece of fabric.
You know what I say? I told you so because I told you that color wasn't good for it.
Yeah. You've said that multiple times. I was actually thinking the gunmetal.
We'll see when I get it dyed. I gotta get it dyed.
Yep.
That's gonna happen after we finish filming.
Do you want to stop and start for the next segment, or you just want to do one big thing?
I'm just gonna do one big thing, because then I can throw the beginning thing, the little end thing, and this, and it's easy peasy done.
Okay, because
this is in no particular order.
Yeah, I'm done. That was all. That's all my list. My other stuff got finished. Up until tomorrow, I've actually only ever had 2 active projects.
And as far as finishes on the year, I don't know where a bunch of mine are. They've been mixed into boxes to the box of it's got to get FFO'd. They've been FFO'd and gifted. You know, so for us to do a finishing sort of finish parade for the year, a little challenging because I do actually stitch smalls and gift them too. I actually stitch smalls and kind of go, this would be a great gift months down the road, like I did with something else this year. I gifted my grandfather something that I had stitched earlier in the year. Didn't know what I was going to do with it, but decided to make it into a little flat fold that he can put up on his dresser in the nursing home he's in. So he has a little thing, a little personalization in his room and something for me to think of me. Okay, so these are in no particular order, and I'm fairly certain a couple of them, I don't actually know what I did with the cover photos at this point in time. I know I don't know where Sampler Book's cover photo is. I thought I knew where it was. It is not where it's supposed to be because I try to keep the cover photos behind where we film, and it's not back there, so I don't know where it's at. But anyways, so sorry, bear with me. So we're gonna start with this that's on top. Oh, and I don't have my totals done on when I stitched on these for the year, even though we're on the last day of the year. I just didn't get it done, and in the grand scheme of things right now, I would rather get the video filmed and put on YouTube for you guys than worry about that. So this is Dimensions Scenic Farm. I cannot get Dimensions kits, so just so you know. And this is where I am. I'm actually currently stitching on this today. This is on white, the 18 count white kit fabric. I added, this is strips off of old blue jeans, just so that I had a little bit more fabric to grip onto.
Didn't you start that when you were using scroll frames?
I started this before I had to abandon the scroll frames Q snaps. And in case you're wondering, because everybody always asks me, yes, I do stitch in hand. I used to use scroll frames, Q snaps, hoops, the whole 9 yards, but I started having problems with my hand and holding them. It's more comfortable for me to hold them in hand.
Making a suggestion.
I'm going to put that over there because I'm stitching on it.
Random question.
What?
Can I have your old scroll frames in? I'm going to need them. Sure.
You might as well, because I'm not using them and I can't use them. I've tried and it hurts after a short bit of time. I don't know if hoops would make it any easier, but you get to a certain point with hoop and it's too big, and
what you actually need is actually one of those arms that you can put into a spot and it stays, but it's completely articulated.
A Lowry frame would be great, but a Lowry frame is like $250 that I don't have right now. And
you're also perfectly happy stitching in hand.
I'm perfectly content stitching in hand. You know, I don't have the money for a Lowry frame. If somebody wants to buy me a Lowry frame, but I don't have the money for it.
Unfortunately, our incomes are tied, right?
So, this is Merry Christmas, Y'all from Imaginating. Yes, I can get this. This is on a piece of 14 count Carolina linen. There's a joke behind the Carolina linen. If you don't know, I'm not going to explain it. If you know, you know. This is what I've got to on it this year. I love this. This is actually stitching up relatively quickly. So, and yes, everything will go back into its bag when I talk about it so that nothing gets separated and I don't have a mess. And, yeah. Hang on. I should have done that.
If you've been here before, you know that's how she is.
If you've been around here long enough, you know that's how we roll. That's how I roll. Okay, this is... Where is she? This is... I know I have her cover photo. This is Claire by Nora Corbett. I'm stitching her on 32 count, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm Heirloom. This is where I've got on her. She tends to be my travel project because I did the outline and then going to do the fill. Why do I have the needle like that? Okay. She goes back in her bag. Oh, stuff is sliding. Okay. What is this? This is Shores of Hawthorne Hollow. Shores of Hawthorne Hollow. I'm only doing the blocks with the verse in it, and I'm going to do the memorial block, which actually is the next block I get to when I finish it. This is on 32 count Cleveland Crud. Yes, that is the name of the fabric. Because it reminds me of a winter day in Cleveland, and we call it Cleveland Crud in winter. So I've got 3 of the verse blocks done, and I'm almost done with, there we go, the double block. I started this, I think, this block, I don't think the initial intent was in 2020 to start a block a month. That didn't happen. I don't.
You don't have the attention span for projects to do something once a month. I love you.
Do, but
Not that big.
2020 went down the poop hole. We all know that. All right. Don't dump the floss set. And Christine's bell. That was a 2020 birthday start. The struggle has been real on this project.
Would you like to know how I would describe this project?
What?
It's a love-hate relationship.
It is. I love it, but oh, the struggle has been real. I'm more of I'm kind of the biggest struggle is finished. This is on 28 count, hand dyed by the Slovak Farm in black ice. I subbed out the beads for metallic on that chandelier because I could not get the beads to look right. And so I threw in metallic and it looked great. And I like it, so.
Isn't that the whole point?
Exactly.
Oh,
I love beading.
Joe's box right now. If somebody's stitching something the way that makes them happy, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Period.
And if you have an opinion about the number of projects I have, you probably just want to turn this video off right now. Because I have a lot of projects. I'm starting a bunch of projects next year, and I don't care.
We don't like judgy.
I don't know where the cover photo for this is. I gotta find that. Because I didn't realize this one was missing its cover photo. This is One Nation by hand dyed by Bygone Stitches. It's on hand dyed by the Slovak Farm. Okay, look. It's gonna be on hand dyed by the Slovak Farm, unless I tell you otherwise. This is Dirt Road. This is on 28 count because I want it to be huge. Oh, there we go.
Can I be a
I'm into the
smarty?
big old stripes, so I don't know how many stripes I have. I don't remember how many stripes I have left at this point. Yes, dear.
Just say this is hand dyed by me. Save a lot of syllables.
I mention otherwise, the fabric is hand dyed by the Slovak Farm. Because I'm the Slovak Farm.
And also, I'm pretty sure YouTube might get her for spamming if she says as many times as she's going to in this video.
Yeah. As many times as I could. Okay. This is... Where's the project at? There we go. This is Raven Queen by Mirabilia. I am color converting it from a teal dress to a red dress because once upon a time, Regina. All right. This fabric is called Raven Queen. I'm saving the rest of the dress. Like, no lie, I'm saving the rest of the dress until I get the background done. Or at least, you know, like, that part of the background done. Because, I don't know, the dress is my favorite part, and I want to save my favorite part for last.
No one ever said you made sense.
I don't make sense. I don't need to make sense. It's my hobby. It doesn't need to make sense to you as long as it makes sense to me.
I know you very well, and it doesn't make sense to me. Or I trying to think like you. But that does also sound like something you would say.
I want to save my favorite part to stitch on for last. And the dress with the conversion is my favorite part of that project. So, okay. This is... Where's the cover photo? The cover photo for this is here. Cora Albacora's Pumpkin Farm. And this is on dirt road also. And here we are. This is what we have done on it. This was a start this year. So it's okay that there's not a lot on it. Cover photo? Cover photo. This is Design Works, Lady with Dog, aka Laura and Bandy. This is on the 18 count, no, 14 count kit fabric that it came on, that it came with. I would like to finish this in 2022. I think I stand a pretty solid chance because most of what's left is the dog. And it's pretty much just one color because it's black. Greyhound. So. Of course, what I'm going to do with a 2-foot tall cross stitch project might stand to be seen, but we'll get there. What?
90 degrees off what you did with the 3-foot wide cross stitch pattern.
This is another one that I don't know where the cover photo is, and I'm slightly concerned by that because I didn't realize the cover photo was missing. I do have a picture of it. Cathedral Wood Goddess by Mirabilia. Sorry, it's a little fuzzy. Concerned, I thought the cover photo was in here. I'm stitching this on a custom die piece of 32 count even weave. Am I holding you the right side? Yes. This was a start this year, and yes, there's a funny cut in that. I have no idea, people. So this is I gotta find the cover photo for this because I didn't know the cover photo for this was missing.
WIP Parade, aka what photos am I missing?
WIP Parade, aka I gotta figure out what photos I'm missing. There ain't nothing in that bag. That's a pretty good shot, which is a good thing because I need an empty bag because I'm starting something today. Oh, Lord have mercy on me. All right. Red, White, and Bloom by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is on Heirloom. Am I holding it up right? Yes. I know it's really hard to see the lettering. The camera doesn't pick up the white real great. You can see it, like looking at it right here. You can see it. It's just the camera doesn't pick it up real bright. Trying to not make this take 20 billion years. Okay.
Ask where the number 20 billion came from.
I don't know. It was the first thing that popped in my brain. The other day I said, hide your explosive. Somebody was back. I don't know where that came from. Plum Street Samplers Home for Christmas. This is on the leftover bit from what I stitched Country Cottage's Main Street on, so it doesn't have a name. And let me just tell you, that border has a lot of stitches because I think I'm 2,000 stitches into this border and I'm not done with it yet. And I have to repeat it on the bottom. For a little project, it's got a lot of stitches. It's like that little trick I did.
Oh, I think most of the ink circle ones I did are going to fall in that category.
Yeah, those are kind of dense. Okay.
You know what? It kind of makes sense for me to do something that's kind of dense.
Yeah, well, you said it. Hey, do me a favor.
What?
Go over by my rocker. I think I left the project over there, please. Thank you. Okay. Little House Needleworks, Fall on the Farm. The actual cover photo got drug upstairs in a pile of stuff. Yes, I know this for a fact. I copied the cover photo because I needed to. This is Farm Fresh, part 1 of Fall on the Farm. I just started that this month, and I haven't put any more on it. Shocking.
I think this is it.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
There's nothing else over there, right? I don't think there is. No, that's a finish. That'll get shown Monday.
Hold on.
That's that finish.
Okay. I just.
My Stitcher's Heart by Hands On Design. That's probably Life Flight.
I'm glad we don't listen to that 5 times a day anymore.
I know.
We used to live near a hospital.
I know. That's why I was like looking funny when we heard sirens. I don't know if the sirens got picked up, but because I was like, sirens never go by our house anymore. Okay. Here is the.
Sorry for the sniffles.
This is a piece of. I screwed it up so I can't repeat it. Here's the cover. Here's the box top. Here's the scissor fob. This is the wax keep bag that I'm not actually going to make wax keep bag. I'm probably either going to make it into another scissor fob or make it into a pin cushion. And then my entry into linen, because the only thing I had that matched this fabric was linen in the same I screwed it up colorway. I started the tomato pin cushion. So it's a good candidate for getting done next year because it's almost done. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Cardinal Points by it's actually the Gentle Arts that produces this. It was charted by Julia from Long Dog Sampler. I couldn't remember her name. So it's charted in all Gentle Arts. So shoop shoop.
Shoop, shoop.
Here we are. This is Cleveland Fog, which is very close to Cleveland Crud. It's a little more blue than the Crud.
And considering what the sky has looked at for a month now, I can kind of see where she's getting all the inspiration from this.
This is where we get with the inspiration for Cleveland Fog, or Cleveland Crud. Because somebody was like, did you really call that fabric Cleveland Crud? Yes, I called one of my fabrics Cleveland Crud because it looks like the sky in winter in Ohio. I hit a point where I ran out of project bags and, well, okay, so we're just going with that. This doesn't have a title. I bought this at Craft Gallery in Findlay, Ohio. It is the best damn band in the land, the Ohio State Script Ohio Marching Band.
OH.
IO. This is on, it is electric green fabric. It goes this way. I started this during the Ohio State Michigan game, and we all know how that game went, and so I haven't stitched on it since. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You're also assuming anybody out there actually knows how that game went.
Oh, if you know, you know.
Well, I don't know, but I can kind of guess.
And you could probably guess based on my progress on it.
They impersonated the Browns 2 years ago?
It was bad.
As I said, the Browns 2 years ago.
Argon and Arwen from Tilton Crafts. Yes, it is a bed sheet. It's on 16 Townada.
Hey, honey.
Yes.
Should we just rename this Why Laura Wants to Be an Elven Princess?
Yes. Yes, we should. We jokingly call this the husband in on our little group of friends. That's all I've got on it.
All. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's
I have page 1 done.
That's the terrifying part. Page 1 is like 3 inches by 3 inches.
Yeah.
And you have a bed sheet.
It's on 16 count Ada, so it's big. That's just how it's going to be.
How many pages is that pattern?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Sorry, that was bothering me.
It's okay.
And I also didn't want it to have a needle on the end.
Yes.
Because that would have sucked. Because I thought I would have found it in the middle of the night with my foot.
Yes. Calla Lily Bride by Nora Corbett. This is on a piece of Silk Weavers. I don't remember the colorway because
It's not like Princess. No.
I don't remember. This is what I stitched New Year's Fairy on, and I don't remember the colorway.
Pink Champagne?
No. Okay. Maybe. Possible. It might be Pink Champagne. Mountain Rose. For some reason, I want to say Mountain Rose, but that doesn't seem right.
No, I thought that's what Ride for Singing was on.
No, Ride for Singing was on Pink Champagne, and that one's the non-opalescence. So this is Mountain Rose. Do you like how my brain just processed that?
I helped.
Do you like how I just processed that? This was to start this recently, September 1st, actually, so. And it is stitching relatively fast, so. What is this? Oh, this does not have a cover photo to it. It is the Tale as Old as Time Sal, Beauty and the Beast Sal. I don't really know what it's called at this point. I thought it was called Tale as Old as Time, but I've heard it referred to as other things. So, we're already on room 4 release, and I'm not done with the outline yet. Are we surprised?
No.
No, we're not.
This is what happens every time you do one of these.
And I knew that going into it, but Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I know.
Had to.
I know.
Put that down gently. Flying Floss. Mini Steam Heart from Heaven and Earth Design. Artwork by Chris Ortega. Getting that back in the bag is going to be an interesting challenge. Could you work on that for me? This is on 25 count, easy grid. I literally just started this a couple months ago. And I haven't stitched on it because I need to get a couple flosses that are actually missing in here. So, this isn't going to be too bad. Steam Heart. There's bottom to this pile.
There is?
There is. Alright. Dimensions Gold Petite Victorian Way. This is on, I think it's an 18, yeah, it's an 18 count from the kit. That's where I am on it. Got some decent progress on this in the small amount of time I stitched on it, to be fair. I have to pick up this mess on the floor beside me.
I love how you say that and then boom.
Drama.
This is a no drama zone? You're in violation?
Shadow Lane Winter Fairy. This is another one that I love-hate because I love this project, or I love this pattern. I do love the project, but stitching on it on a tablet, or as often as the case has been, a computer screen, because I struggle to see it. Struggle is Real. This is on Cleveland Crud. That kind of screwed up because it's got a lot of red color separation in it, but that's okay. So, I think this was my New Year start in 2019, I believe. Chugging along on it. It's a little more challenging to stitch on than my other stuff, but it's all about the journey, and I'm loving the journey. I do my best to be creepy.
Crazy.
Do my best to be crazy.
I don't think you're creepy. Compared to me, you're a novice.
This is the other one that I don't know where the cover photo's at. It probably got drug upstairs with other stuff. But this is sampler book. I have pages A and B done. I am working on C and D. That's where I'm at on that. This is, I have absolutely no idea because I pulled it off of the scrap pile.
That was an experiment number, yada yada, wappa wappa.
Well, I don't know what color it is. Okay.
Gray.
It's gray something. And last, but definitely not least, another project that I don't have a cover photo for. The Peppermint Purple 2021 Sal. Yesterday, there was some discussion. Yesterday? Maybe the day before. Maybe it was Wednesday. Maybe it was Thursday. I don't remember.
Yeah, anyway.
We were chatting in the pirate ship group, my little pirate ship, amongst my little pirate ship crew, about the Sal, and the one, it was Wednesday. The one gal had finished it, and the other gal was almost done, and I'm like, y'all don't want to know where I'm at. Y'all get to see where I'm at. I really don't know what week I'm on at this point. But I'm not even half done for the year, with the year. I should not have done this on black fabric.
It looked pretty, though.
It looks great, and I want to finish it because it looks awesome, but...
By the way, here's my question for the day. How many people literally have hated stitching something on a fabric or color or floss color choice, but you stuck with it because you knew how beautiful it would be when you were done?
That's a good question. I'm one of those people, if I start stitching it and I am struggling with the fabric, or I'm struggling with the fabric or the floss, and this is more with kits than with like projects. I won't finish it. Obviously, I'm going to persevere on this because I do know it's going to look awesome. I'm going to persevere with the Shadow Lane because I love it. And the same thing with Belle, even though the pattern has been challenging with Belle. I'm still going to persevere and finish it because I think I'm over the most challenging part of the pattern. So.
And this is my personal one. This was a lesson for me. This is a name badge I stitched a long time ago. And I did this in metallics, and I learned a valuable lesson. Do not use a large needle with perforated paper when you're doing full coverage. I had to use a plier for the 4th time through each hole.
Yeah.
Like literally, I put the needle into it with a needle plier, went to the bottom, and yanked it through for every single spot where 4 flosses touch. And I somehow managed to get it done.
You did get it done.
But yeah, if you're doing perforated, I didn't know there were multiple size needles at the time. Not kidding.
Well, and I think you went with the bigger needle size because of the metallic, and then a bigger needle is easier to thread with the metallic. So. And you know, it is what it is.
Lessons learned. I also didn't know what a thread puller was at that time either.
Right.
I was new to this stuff.
You were very new. So, all right. Well, that is the pile of whips. Not that long, 35-ish minutes. So
outro time.
It's outro time.
Please like, comment, share, subscribe, bell thingy, YouTube stuff. You know the drill. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Our social medias are linked below. Again, Happy New Year. And we will see you all with our regular update video.
Bye.